Japanese self-taught architect Tadao Ando had shared a talk about his architectural journey. In this talk, we know about his architectural style, which he favors designing complex spatial circulation while maintaining the appearance of simplicity and absolute minimalism.
Now, we want to share the case study of Tadao Ando. First, the Church of the Light was a renovation to an existing Christian. The structure is a minimalist concrete structure with slits in the wall in the shape of a cross. When daylight hits the outside of the wall, a cross of lights generate within the interior, and when people sit in the space and light shines through the cross, we'll get a glimpse into the divine. Formally, the concrete adds to the darkness of the church by creating more humble, meditative place of worship.
That's a very brilliant work of the architect Tadao Ando. The same goes for Rocco Housing, which was built in 1978 at the edge of the Rocco Mountain in Kobe. He created a contour housing that gives each dwelling unit contact with nature and landscape around it. It is a delicate balance he achieved in maintaining privacy while promoting convenience and access to the public spaces. Tadao Ando is thoughtful of letting the residents enjoy the view while having their own privacy.
On the other hand, the Chichu Art Museum is constructed in 2004, a site that connects people with nature. Instead of protruding buildings, the museum is mostly built underground to maintain the pristine natural scenery of the land. Despite being primarily subterranean, abundance of light converges through the interior that changes the appearance of the artworks and ambience, shifting positive mix of the mind and emotions of visitors from time to time. I think out of all, this museum personifies nature the most. The structure is hidden and blends with nature.
I analyzed that architect Tadao Ando is very focused on his own concept, which is concrete, natural lighting, and buildings surrounded by nature. As you guys explained about all these case studies, we realized that the buildings included all these concepts.
True. Your Sakinah clearly concentrates on the interrelation of nature. I also think this project is one of his best expression of his philosophies. Once Tadao Ando highlighted that human being feels sense of stability within an architecture surrounded by nature.
Speaking of human beings, despite Tadao Ando's known luxury of concrete architecture, the comfort of society is what he aimed for.
Indeed, natural elements are the main foyer to his projects, and he seems to understand that all of his works are human-centric. It is not just about structure, but it's also about how people bring his work to life.
Tadao Ando's philosophies and brilliant points truly are frozen in his form architecture works.
Sure enough that our discussion has finished. Feeling a bit thirsty. Let's go get some Zeus coffee.
Let's go!